and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. Welcome back to a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. Hey guys, how's it going? FSBWV and Wick, and of course, any video watchers watching in the past. Hope everybody... No, in the future. I'm in the past, but I'm also in the present. Isn't time weird? Anyway, today I'm going to go out. We're going to play in Principia Playground. We're going to go build ourselves a big old ship, and we're going to go out and explore some of the Outer Planets mod. I've had this installed since I first swapped over to Principia. I knew it was aspirational at the time, shall we say. Let's go have a look at the tracking station. Shrub, good to see you, man. You got a I saw. I believe you have two beautiful, striking white kitties walking around right now, which is very nice. It is very nice. Let's go to the heliocentric frame so that we're centered on the sun. So look. We've got like Moho, Eve, Juna, Kerbin, Drez, and Jewel. These are the ones that we know. That's one of the unknown ones over there. Where's Elu? What have we done with Elu? Looks like we've lost it. All right. Well, anyway, we've lost our favorite little planet. Oh no, is it this? No, that's a star. We've lost our favorite little planet that nobody goes to. Anyway, and in the background here, we got Sarnus, we've got Plock. Earlham. I'm gonna go with and Niden, and still no. Still not Elu. Where did Elu go? Elu? Have you seen Elu? Has Elu been shown up anywhere around recently? Has been caught in the dual system? Sometimes that happens. Let's zoom on in. Sometimes the people who reset the mods, put the planet configs in, will move Elu around because it doesn't really work. Hey Zed, how's it going? Do you want to find out what planet that was, like right now, which moon that was? So Zed posted in my Discord over the past couple of days, and unfortunately I've been busy for the past couple of days, so I didn't see it, but it was like, hey, does anybody know what this is? Let me just oh hey, we're in a area. We're in a view here. It wasn't quite what I was going for. Let's pop you over there. So I can't spell, but there you go, Stellarium. Let me just make sure we are looking at what I think we're looking at. Here's OBS. All right, brilliant. Yeah. A three-dimensional map of the stars. Blah blah blah. Anyway, online star map, Stellarium web. Love it. It's beautiful. What date and time did you use it? I don't need to know where you were stood because you were looking at Jupiter. So like that is. That's not that important to me. If I look over on Discord, don't worry, I'm not going to drop everything out here. You were looking, let's say the 12th of April. I don't know whether that's what you were actually doing, but let's 12th, about 10 o'clock, maybe. Ooh, that's shifting around. Let's zoom in a bit, and then we type in. Where are you? Where's the search? But I normally use this on my phone. That's why I'm a bit like, oh, where is everything? Because that is Jupiter. Thank you. And over there. So, it looks like all of them were actually on display. So, it will probably be 12th the 4th, and the time was 8 o'clock. Yeah, it looks like you should have actually had all of them on display. And if you could only see a few... I'm going to go forward an hour just because it's a little bit darker. If you could only see a few, I would suspect that Ganymede was not so visible because it's far further away. And possibly you were seeing a Europa because it was nice and bright. That's my guess. Ganymede is the big one, though. So that could have been the one that you were seeing. But it looks like they were all set. When I was looking at your picture... can we... show this without... Is it alright if I show this? Sure, surely you're fine with me just dragging this in here. I did see... Like, that's Ganymede 1, 2, 3, right? Like, we're upside down, but that probably explains... You know, there's Ganymede, Io, Europa, Callisto. Yeah, that looks fun. Yeah, there we go. I would go with that. Ganymede, Io, Europa, Callisto. And obviously Jupiter, big bad boy of the solar system, blasting out the CCD. That's pretty normal. The first picture, I can't read that. I've covered things up. And it would be upside down because of the telescope, because of the lensing and mirroring and stuff. Yeah, there's very good point, FSBWV. The first picture reminded you of an eye test. You thought Zed was turning Terminator. Oh wait. Let's bring that back out just so people know what we were just joking about there. This picture here. It's nice up close shot of your AI eye, right? Like this is the pupil. You got the. I could see that. All right. Anyway, there we go. Stellarium. I love it. It's great. Every time I need to know where something is in space, that's what I use. I highly recommend it. In fact, I've got it on my phone. On your phone, so normally it's just. On your phone, normally it's just kind of like scroll around with your thumb, like you would imagine on your phone. But if you point it up at the sky directly, it becomes tracking, and you can just point your phone at whatever you're trying to look at. It's not ideal. It's not like degree for degree accurate, but if you can like match up the shapes around and have a look, it's really good. Many a time I've been stood on the love the background harmony stuff on KSP. It's nice, right? It's nice. Many a time I've been sat on a beach, or like it normally happens when I'm at the edge of the ocean, because obviously you can see for miles when everything's flat, right? So if I'm there, I'm like, what is that? I don't know where all the planets are at all the time. So sometimes I'm like, is that it? Particularly when I'm trying to look for Mercury. I'm fairly sure I've seen Mercury twice in my life now, but it's really hard to figure out whether you've actually seen it or not. Yeah, we're going to go build a big vessel and go off to these. Yeah, Jupiter's close to the stars of Gemini at the moment. There's 2 stars that they just passed through. You got 1, 2, and Jupiter's like down here somewhere now. That's Jupiter's been nice and bright recently. If it's close to sundown, sunset, sundown or sunrise, it's probably Venus, because Venus is by far the brightest thing in the sky ever, right? Well, the ISS, I suppose, and the moon, but as quote stars go, wanderers, I suppose, planets. Venus is just like, oh, but that's because it's a white ball of a ball of cloud. Get my words out. I need to turn off the fact that you see my desktop every time I click away. Hang about. Let's sort this out. Been trying to install. I've installed better Time Warp today, so maybe we're gonna have some. Where's my KSP? Hello, where are you? KSP. It's down below the display. There we go. All right, great. We got there. Everything's fine. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're going to build a rocket today. The brightest thing for you in the night is the neighbour's light bulb. I feel that, my friend. I feel that. There's a family that have moved in just across the way, and I live on the 2nd floor, so I have no choice but to look over the fence, right? And all their lights are like super bright. They're a fairly well-to-do family, so they've got like the full outdoor experience, if you will. Why is my screen? It's because it's not live. Okay, that's good. I was like, why is my screen still showing that? We want a big crew, right? Bam, big crew. We're gonna send the whole crew. We probably want to put like some space for living in. Like, we're just gonna pop that underneath. I am tempted to actually build a full centrifugal thing, but it's been a while since I've played for long enough. So I think what we're actually gonna do is do we make a landing can and then just kind of like copy and paste it wherever we need to go or so. What season is the best for seeing Saturn? It's... Where is it right now? It's the opposite of where we are. Saturn's down low at the moment, so we just got to wait for it to... Do we wait for it to walk around, or we obviously wait for the Earth to walk around, right? Back to Stellarium. Let's... Let me set this up so we can have a look again. Oh, I've hit an OBS. Sorry, it's good. Let me. And then that should come back here. I don't like the lag. Why are you not doing it? We'll just move that up. There we go. Alright. And we will go Saturn. Okay, there's Saturn. Alright, it's currently down at 10 o'clock. Let's jump forward a month. Ooh. Looks like we are waiting till September, my friend. We are waiting till September until Saturn even gets... Oh, look at that. Close enough to above the horizon. Once we get to... Look at that. Middle of November. Oh, it's by Vesta. Oh, maybe... Here's a target that will be hard for you to get. Vesta is one of the... I don't want to call it a giant asteroid. It's not Ceres, right? Yeah, but it is the second largest asteroid out there. It's one of these ones that was the center of a planetoid before Jupiter came along and smashed up everything. And it's just like a lump of metal, I believe. Is that Vesta? I don't know. But Vesta is definitely... I'd say something very confident, and then I'm like, But Vesta definitely has spawned a bunch of meteors that have rained down upon the planet, and it's one of the classification systems. If it's like a V-type asteroid, it came from Vesta, which I find quite interesting. That's definitely more my stepfather's purview. He's the rock man. He loves space rocks as well. Hello, who have we got here joining? Sandscan Pro, welcome. Good to see you. Sorry, we were having a little star map chat there. My preview is so far behind, it's distracting. Let me turn that off. Cool. I don't think we can manage to see it. No, I mean. Yeah, it is the second largest asteroid, but it's still really hard to see. What's going on right now? We are trying to make our way to the Outer Planets mods, but we were just chatting a little bit about what is visible in the night skies at the moment, because hey, that's a cool thing to talk about, right? That's definitely a thing. Okay, what are we gonna use to power this thing? We're just cruising and seeing, right? So shall we go for nuclear engines? I think that's a good shout. Where are my little nerves? Right here. We'll build something here. KSP 1 or 2? 1, of course. KSP 2 is dead in the water. No, we do not speak of such things anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, I got really excited, as you know, almost everybody else did. But unfortunately, it fell apart. I mean, I was cautious because I've seen IPs get taken up and destroyed many times before in the past. But I had some hope, right? I had some hope. But yeah, KSP2 might as well never speak of this again. Yeah, no, I've still got KSP2, and there's definitely lots of things that KSP2 did right. For instance, the VAB. Oh man, the coming back to this VAB from KSP2 was awkward. It was awkward, but we manage, we persevere, we adapt, we overcome by going backwards. Yeah, you heard me. Let's put some cones up here, I think, yeah, and then these down here. Let's get a quick check-in with the vacuum delta V here. 5.5K. Okay, I love that. The music's on, it's okay. We're just out exploring, Wick. We're having a good old time just chilling about. Roblox Guy 01 subbed, thank you very much. Scan Pro subbing now. Beautiful. Love to hear this. Thank you very much, guys. We do this every week here, and honestly, we do... Oh, what is that local offset in the wrong direction for? I want to be able to go diagonal here, but no. There we go, that's the one I wanted. And we can pull this out a bit. I am tempted to put some structural parts here, but I'm doing that. Sometimes I guess it's better to stick with what works here. Let's come up to the structurals over here and just put some struts in. These are more cosmetic struts than anything, let's be honest. I doubt I need to set up fuel flow this way. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. I'm going to put something else down the bottom here, but it's mostly going to be for like connecting. Oh, am I going to do this? Am I going to do it? It's going to be wobbly, but it will be good connection. And maybe we'll use some struts to keep it tight. Yeah, okay, all right, yeah, I like that. And then we can just pop that on the end there. And we're going to docking port it. I think I'm going to docking port it. We can totally make this an extendable craft. Okay, all right, there we go. So this is... It's not the worst craft I've ever built. Is it going to make it all the way over? I don't know. 5,000 delts isn't a great deal. What's my opinion of gaming addiction? I mean, it's pretty... I mean, yeah, it exists, and possibly I have suffered in the past. But you know, I don't know. What's your opinion of gaming addiction there? To say that it doesn't exist is, I mean, almost impossible, because humans have this amazing ability to get addicted to amazing things, even if it is just sitting there and clicking the same button over and over, which is absolutely amazing in almost all senses of the word. You know. Okay, from this point we need to build a big... Oh, what are we going to call the craft? Wick, any ideas? What are we going to call the craft? We need to make a nice name to go out there. Whilst I think about that, or whilst we all think about that, I'm going to look for some fuel adapters that maybe take us up to a larger size lifting rocket here. I'm not sure if I want to do this one. It's there. It could happen. It could happen. It's not that scale. It's this scale. Okay, let's try that. Prometheus. Nolinator. I like that as well. See, also casinos. Yeah. Cookie clicker. Yeah. And the thing, like, and other stupid things. Well, I'd say stupid things. Probably one of the best things you can get addicted to is things like exercise and walking. Right? It's the HMS. Are we there yet? We're definitely gonna Prometheus. Yes, we'll go with Wick because I asked him specifically. Cool. I don't even know why I did. I was just like, yep, call him Wick out. Okay, let's try and slap a huge rocket together. All right, maybe not that big. Was there not another underskirt thing that did fit this size like that? Am I mistaken? I think I might be mistaken. Do we sort this by size? That might be the better way of doing it. We could upscale. I don't think we will. So is that size tank? Interesting. So this is... Oh, they made all these ones look too similar. You know what I'm saying? It's all good that they got all the numbers there, but that's called you as you were rolling. My apologies, my friend. My apologies, and thank you for taking the priority there. That's great. Is that gonna fit? That is gonna fit. I always feel dirty putting this down as my main engine. I feel like we should be using something a little more nuanced. You know, it does have almost everything we need to get to orbit, just like that. I haven't put any utilities or anything on this craft. I should feel minorly ashamed as it took me this long. We got parachutes, but I am going to put some drogues here and there. Ideally, not covering my main method of egress. What else do we want? We need some decent solar panels. 4, maybe we put them on the outside here. I think the outside here will work for that. Some battery. Do we put it? No, not there. And we want this. Oh, wait. If I made my craft out of a really awkward size part, well, let's try breaking that apart. What about you there? No, that's the wrong size. What about you there? Okay, perspective playing tricks with me. Cue the Father Ted clip. Small, far away. Alright, anyway, I also need to do heat shield. I might have some bad news for the people on this this particular trip. I don't think we're coming back. In fact, I'm not sure why I put a parachute on it, but It makes them feel better, right? It's all about sort of personnel management at this point. How little can we get away with before the members of crew are like, lads, why don't we have parachutes? There's no landing legs on this craft. Why are they expecting us? The TSA, Twitchi Space Agency. Love it. Oh, look, they've all got a weird... What's up with my little pokey out? Little pokey out thing there, refusing to go down. Okay, alright, that's a little unfortunate. Okay, I guess the only thing we really need to do now is strap some big boosters onto it. I was kind of expecting this to be a little bit more... I should look at some numbers. Wait. I should look and see how much I actually even need to get to. Is it Plock is the closest one? 7,000 or 8,000. What have we got over here at Sardis? 28,000. All right, that's a bit more serious. Yeah, I'm not sure how we would get there. We've got some 10,000s though for Polter. Is that where we are? Oh, Earlham. How is it so much less to get to that one? Alright, anyway, you can't see what I'm doing. So we are going to throw another... We're going to throw another stage on this. I think we might do. I've already been thinking about how this is somewhat under... powered? It's not underpowered, it's under lifting. 1.21, 440 delta. Oh no. Okay, well thankfully the delta V isn't much different when we go to sea level for the first stage. Obviously, when you get to the top stage, there's quite a difference. I'm a little surprised. Oh, it's because we don't have a decoupler here. There's no staging that can happen. I'm going to get rid of this decoupler. Make sure it's the right decoupler. Let's zoom right in here, shall we? Because what I want to do... Is my chat frozen? It add a little bit. He's some kind of nerd looking at numbers for your rockets. You know, I don't think I'm gonna say no to the accusation of nerd. So my first year at university, I went to a taster session for the local board game group, and then there was one guy trying to be all cool with the ladies and stuff, right? And at one point he tried to call someone a nerd, and I just turned around to him and I was like, my friend, we are all physics students in the first year of university at a board game meetup. I hate to break it to you, but everybody here is a nerd. Including yourself. I don't think he liked that. I don't think he liked that. So I had a great time though. Alright, anyway, what am I trying to do? We need to put down some big radial decouplers. Something like that. Yeah, cat on a block. But he's the alpha nerd. Yeah, right. Unfortunately, there was someone in the room who had great many practices in being the alpha nerd. For those of you unaware of the context of that story, I turned 40 whilst being at university. So I recently, at 40 years of age, went back to university to study astrophysics. Would you believe? I've had a great time, and I've been left with a whole bunch of stories. So it's good times. All right, the solids need securing. If there is one thing we know, solids need securing. Whether we need SRWBs at this point, solid rocket SRBs. Where is SRWB? Miss him. Anyway, let's put some more stuff down here, like. So, I suppose missed down. I don't know. Names are names, right? I'll get a little sip of my tea here. No homework for tomorrow. Beautiful. Love it. Don't get me wrong. I love homework. But I love homework when there's no time limit to it, right? When I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do some, I don't know, weird physics problems or whatever. They're good fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do some weird esoteric maths that's related to something or other, right? You know, it's weird that you read the comment section instantly. Other streamers just read it after 20 seconds. I mean, I'm not always super on it. There are definitely times where I'll be just kind of like mucking around with the craft and I will miss stuff. But it's good. 1.92, we can definitely fit a little stage in here, right? If we pull this here, find the right decouplers. That one? Yeah. All right. And let's try and fit. Nope. One of these in, and then we'll put. I don't know if that engine's there. Is that engine good? Is that good? And that just gives us 1,000, let's call it 2 kilometers of delta V, pretty much for free. Yeah, I like that. I say for free, no, that's a lie. But it should be easy enough, as long as everything else goes back in the right place. No, of course it didn't. Alright, a second for staging. We try to distract it during re-entry. Re-entry is not normally the problem. It's when I'm like landing on the moon or something like that. A body without an atmosphere is definitely more difficult to land on than, you know, an asteroid or a moon or something like that. Those go together. That decoupler. Wait. Sorry. I tried to include things to be smart, and it turns out I was not. That and that don't need to be. That one does though. That's that decoupler under there. Okay, that's good. And then these engines turn on, ideally without turning my my parachutes on at the same time. Okay, so still not really as much as we need. Alright, there may be some mild cheating going on as thing. Can you get my attention? Probably. I want your opinion or something. Yeah, no caps though. Come on, calm down, mate. You can get my attention without caps. It's fine. There's the retrograde thing. Although, I think you don't treat it effectively if you have a laptop. I mean, I do laptop stuff. Maybe we take this stage. What's the to-weight ratio here? I reckon we can add another stage here. Not stage, another fuel tank. Okay, that's 11. That's a little bit of margin this time. All right, we're at least getting to one of these planets. Man, look at this stack. Look at this stack. There's a reason I installed Better Time Warp. It has had a habit of breaking some things in the past, Better Time Warp. But we'll see how that goes. Is that stopping the wobble? I don't know. This is huge. Huge. Who's coming with us? No, where is everybody? Alright, okay, we're going to have to go find some people. They're all assigned somewhere. Alright, they're rover to the moon, rover to the moon, rover to the moon, rover to the moon. Where is this rover that's going to the moon? What's your opinion on the channel called Gaming Addiction? I do not have one because I've not seen that. Is there a telescope I would recommend? No, not really. It's more about the mount that you put it on. So we've got a pilot, we've got an engineer, and really it's about the makes, right? So places like, so one of the entry levels is Celestron, right? They make okay stuff, but their stuff is a little bit wobbly. Maybe if you are coming back, you should turn it into a research station. Maybe. Can you send the link to the live? Ah, okay, fair enough. Bam. Oh, good. Pilot, engineer, scientist. Love that. Love that. Pilot, engineer, and scientist. I suppose as it was... whatever. We going? We going. Let's go. Can I send a link to the live? I mean, I guess I'm a little bit worried about that. All right. Well, So, just a quick rundown. We are in Principia. Principia is an n-body physics mod. There we go. I mean, if you like, mods ready. Who's a mod right now? All right, here we go. I'm just going to give it a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Got to remember to throttle up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And we've got enough to get off the pad. I love that. Oh, look at the wobble. All right. I think I can tell we're already going to have a redo. We're going to see if we can make some sort of structural support going from down here to up here. Yeah, there ain't no way. Isn't Wise the only mod here? I don't think he's the only mod, but yeah. I'm the second best KSP streamer. You know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, let's do a revert back to the vehicle assembly. Definitely doing the thing. Blissful unawareness is one of the things that I make sure we select for our Kerbonauts. So, you know, places like, oh, where does it become real? Where does it become real? There. Ho, ho. I think we might need to build some external scaffolding. You know, places like NASA like to scan for psychological stability, right? They want to make sure that when their when their astronauts are locked in a tin can with each other for not just 10 days, not just a year, but I don't know, 3 years on the trip to Mars, right? That they're not going to like absolutely crash out and murder each other because they haven't seen their best friend for a while. Ideally, they'd be each other's best friends, but you know. But me, I like brain dead ignorance. You know, I feel like it really really helps my pilots just ignore what's going on and really just stick with keeping the rocket straight. That's the bit we're trying to do here. If we can't keep the rocket straight, then what are we doing? Do we think this will work? I'm not sure about the drag on the outside of the ship, but we'll try it. You should act like mission control. Yeah, cool. I'm pretty sure they have to be married to an astronaut. I'm not sure about that. How do we feel about this wobble? I'm just going to give us a 3, 2, 1 and go again because I think it's going to go. 3, 2, 1, go! Only families, you reckon? Maybe. Jacob? Whichever one that is. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. No, look, we still be wobbling. I'm fairly sure I could get this to orbit. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. I don't think. Do you think? Who thinks here? It's not the worst thing I've ever tried to pilot to orbit, but I think the chances of me making it with like a fuel plus is going to be a thing. Where's your power? No, we're good. What planet are we going to? That's a good question. I don't know yet. Let's have a look over here. I've got this this transfer planner over here. Oh, sorry, things are getting a little bit. And we could go to Sarnus, Ollum, Neodium, or Plock. I don't know which one of these would be best. We good? We good? I think we're going to overshoot our orbit. I was hoping for 100 kilometers. Before the solids have even given up, we're already way up to 70 kilometers on the apoapsis. I might just turn my central engine off. I think that'll work. We'll just hold this here. Boom. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Stage. Oh, they got given a bit of a weird wobble. I think we're good though. I think we're good. What I should have done is put a computer controller here, like a probe core or something, and then that would have held straight with the bottom, right? And that would have been the way to control that better. Sanus, Plock, the Sanus. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, no, the flight was fine. Lots of people calling for Sanus. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get one with the amount of fuel I've got. I mean, we've got one in. How many days is this? Let's add the alarm. I would kind of expect it to appear up there. 16 days. Give us a Delta V readout for that. It does somewhere. Oh man, look at that. 4,300 for Sanus. That should be doable. That should be doable. Let's plot for Ullum. 3,700 for Ullum. Am I starting to get my nose in the right direction? Let's just slowly. We're at 80 kilometers right now. So let's start building up some speed, pointing in this rough direction. We need to circularize here. These two numbers need to be the same, and at the moment they're at least 600-700 apart here. That wobble though. I'm not so sure about that. Not so sure about that. Let's just add the alarm for Ullum. What is that? That's 3,800. We could go there as well. Niden, I'm going to go with. Don't know what did that. Okay, all right. I didn't get anything, so that's probably just go to YouTube. Niden, we plotted it, right? Then we add the alarm over there. That's the same numbers, right? 3,800. Once you're in orbit, most places are about as easy to get to as each other, right? We're currently going down. Maybe a little bit too much down. Let's pull up a little bit here. Okay, and then Plock finally. Plot that burn. Oh man, it's the way in the future. We're probably not going to Plock. Okay, that's fine. Sanus though, 16 days. I like that. Most people seem good there. Where has this streamer been all your life? I've been here, baby. Yeah. I've been playing this game for like 10 years now. Yeah. I don't know. Where have you been all my life? Wow, that's pointed much more down than I wanted. Let's pull that back up. Cool. Yeah, my name doesn't help. Right. What is going on with this? Why are we so bad at circular? We might be doing this again, guys, and then we're gonna. Why is it so bad, yo? Okay. All right. Well. Sure is interesting. We will drop this stage soon. I'm gonna try and save it. It's not the most ideal route we've ever taken. Oh, I'm already down at 70. No, abort. We're done for. Okay, well I'm just gonna do it this way then. No, because I am not gonna go through that again. Everybody's changed. Well, no, the problem with Twitchi is that Twitch came along. Many years after I picked my name, I'd like to point out. I did just tell everybody I was quite old, right? Many years after I picked my name, and decided that they were just going to steal my entire searchability, which I thought was very nice of them. And now, if anybody said, "Oh, I can't put that there," how far down can we put this? Just try that. Okay, that connects. Well, if we go up here, will this connect here? That's the problem with Twitchi, unfortunately, is Jeff Bezos stole my name. And I challenge people to disprove that. Oh, it won't go. Won't make it. How far? Oh, I'll make it here. You know, I might just hold it like that. I can't imagine that's actually going to be helpful. But is that going to stop me from doing it? No. Let's grab this as well, and up there. And then add it. Yeah, alright, I can believe it. Zed's saying, I'm going to tell you right now that the only way for me to find you on YouTube is by typing your name in exactly and then adding KSP. Yeah. Automatically changes it to Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Finally got smart enough to bookmark me. It's like the only way, literally the only way people find me is if I directly share something with someone, or I make a video that's different from normal and it makes it outside to the search. I, for instance, I'm not sure how these fine gentlemen found us today. I don't know what's different today from last week when I was doing the KWST. You know what I'm saying? Hello from Norway. Hello Norway. I got friends in Norway. Let's go. Whoa. It still wobbles. All right. Well, we're just gonna have to do that. Like it's a raid. Yeah, it could very well have been a raid, but normally people like to say when it is a raid. Sorry, we're fighting the rocket again. But I think we can just kind of leave it here, right? Yeah, somewhere about there. Ooh, yeah. Third time's a charm. Yeah, sure. I mean, it normally is third time, to be fair, for me. I would hit prograde, but I think we're just oh, I forgot to put the should we do it now before I get too far? Let's do what I believe will be the thing to fix it. We come down here, and what's the largest one we've got? Is this just going to give me wobble in other directions? It could well be, because it's not a perfect gap. Do I have a payload that is perfect for it? I don't think I do. Oh, fairing time. I don't know whether fairings allow fuel flow. What do you guys think? Allow auto struts, fairings. Nah. Yeah. All right. I'll just do it the way I was intended to do it. You there. How do I make you the? I would have to completely rebuild it. I would not rebuild it, but reroute everything, right? Let's just get a lot of these, like this, up to there. All right, cool. Save it, launch it. Maybe this is it. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to Roblox guy. Fourth time charge, seventh time's the charm. You find out that we deal with slightly larger numbers than fourth or fifth here on the channel. We like to measure in sort of mathematical units. There's a nice one called Aleph Null that control from here. It's the first counting number that's closest to it. Well, it's the first way of counting infinity, right? So we'll go with that one. 3, 2, 1. Hey, look at that. Doesn't matter how much this is wobbling around up here, we're steering from the bottom. Alright, nice. Little hack there for you. That's 10 years of gaming right there. 10 years of KSP gaming. And it doesn't wobble around as it's trying to, like, pull itself about or anything like that. Yeah, it's great. Fourth time's a charm. POV, mission control watching their rocket death wobble for the 400th time. Yeah, I mean, really what I should have done is fired the flight termination system, right? And more shame to me for not having one properly installed when we filed our flight plan with the KAA. Are you shooting? I don't know what the British flight standards thing is. You know, what do we do? Okay, Okay, let's throttle down that main engine. Look at that. We are punching at about 2 Gs right now, or most of it is my solids. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Swapping over, we've got an apoapsis of 50 kilometers in the air. If we're good, we'll get it up to 80 kilometers out of the air. Well, not 80 kilometers and it's out of the air, I suppose is the way to word this. 72, 75, and then 80. There we go. Brilliant. Everything's got hot. Spin around on a circle. I said spin around. Oh, man, it's kind of lumberous. But then I can. Is this the right stage? That's the right stage. And they kind of fly away. The idea is it works like a sling, right? We're swinging it around and it's like, where you let go and it goes off in a straight direction. But like this didn't have the SAS for it. Let's be honest. Okay, let's push. UK flight standards are primarily governed by the UK Civil Aviation Authority, the CAA. Yes, indeed. Oh, so I'll go with the KAA then. Yeah, the Kerbal Aviation Authority. That's nice. Did I remember solar? I did. We got solar on the side here. When we get a little bit closer to orbit, I will extend some solar. I don't know how close to apoapsis I want to get right now. We've got time just about ticking down. I like that. Your tongue burns from the tea. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's get some tea going. I've finished 1 cup of tea already. That's unfortunate. We've only got 1,000 left in the tank. Look at that, 1 kilometer left in the tank. We're gonna have more to burn. That's unfortunate. Quite a bit more to burn, right? Because we need to be going like 2.5 to be in orbit, and look at this. It's slugging. Oh, Shrub just what did Shrub say? Zed feeling a little mistrustful of the new people. I understand, but we've got to open our heart, my friend. We've got to open our heart. Welcome these newcomers. Just a joke, calm down. All right. Shrub trying out his sense of humour there. To be fair, I missed what happened, so I'm gonna suggest that everybody could just be calm and nice with each other. Everybody's just trying to be friends here, right? You calm anyway. That's good. Having a heart will just cause infection. It should stay inside. Yeah, I got some stories about that, but that's not the type of person I want to be. So I'm gonna just push good love, good love in the world. You know, all about it. I think I've had on net for everything. I've had more positive experiences from opening my heart than bad. The bad ones have been bad. Don't get me wrong. They've been bad, but in general, more good than bad. I have crossed the apoapsis line. That's tough, and my keyboard keeps falling apart. People who have been listening to me complain about my keyboard falling apart for about a month now. I've got new keycaps on the way. It's good. Matt Lone copycat? Yeah, if you want. That's not the one I want. Goodbye, Craft. You did well. Oh, excuse me. No, sorry, it caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that. Let's. Oh, it does not have much control. I don't use the Rhino that often. It is the Rhino, right? Yeah. Don't use the Rhino that often. Pretty good though. Pretty good. Let's have a look and see how our orbit's doing. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. First time it hasn't wobbled to death. That means it's a good omen, good mission. Your tongue. Alright, nice. We're just about to get there. T-1 second on the apoapsis. Let's try and face back down here. We're getting close enough now that little nudges in any direction is going to have a big impact. If you're wondering what that flash was, I press F to turn the SAS off and on again quickly, and it re-establishes the stability point, right? Where it's going to sit and be like, hey, I hold this here now. I didn't realise this engine was quite as slow as it was. I was like, yeah, big engine, big fuel flow, right? No, I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, let's deploy some solar. Ooh, I should have set up an action group. I always forget to do that for the solar. I forget to do that for everything. Let's not pretend it's like just the solar, shall we? I need to ask you about something. Blast from the past, when you did the first Kerbal with Bearded Penguin and the other guy with a T and the guy with an A. So T was Tape Gaming, and A was Agonarch. Yeah, Agonarch. Good guy, had a baby. Obviously Beardy's still doing stuff. I think life got in the way with Tape, you know, like went off to university and did stuff, like actually committed to university, right? As opposed to me, he was like, yeah, I'm going to do university and also do some gaming. I can only assume he actually had a social life. I mean, could you imagine going to uni and actually having a social life? Outrageous. Alright, we're 3 minutes off the Apple Apsis, so I just kind of want to speed us around there. I'm surprised, yeah, there's a little yellow flash there on the timer. I was about to say I'm surprised we didn't have worse than that, because of course we are not playing the standard Kerbal Space Program right now. We are playing Principia, that is with the N-body mathematics. That means even Eve is affecting my orbit right now, just kind of very gently, because it's all the way over there. Why does everyone say KSP on console is hard? It's really easy for you. Because I don't know. It's fine. The A guy is the biggest inspiration. Agonarch? I think he'd really love to hear that, man. Yeah. No, I've got him on Steam. He pops up every now and then, but like I say, he had a baby, right? That was oh man, he must be like 8, 9, 10 years old now. He did 13, 21 moon landings in 3 months. Okay, cool. How's your interplanetariness going? Have you made it to Juno? If you've nailed being around Kerbin, it's time to set your sights on slightly other places. If you want the hardest place to go, aim your sights on Moho. It's not hard flight-wise. Let me tell you, but much like this craft, it's hard to build something big enough that can get there. Wick, last time he had a console was an Atari 2600. The baby thing legit changes everything. That's from FSBWV. My wife and I keep wondering what we did with all the free time we must have had. We don't remember, but we think it was a lot. Yeah, right. No, I get it. Like, me and my girlfriend, we've been together for a long time now, right? 11, 12 years, something like that. And at no point have we ever gone, yeah, we'd like to tether ourselves to a place of residence for however long because this little thing needs some stuff that I can't. Yeah. I don't want it. No, it's all right. Cheers. Both my brothers wanted to, so that's all good, right? Okay, alright, we're up in orbit. I'm going to press F5. That's something that we should all remind me to do often. We're looking at the... It's because I reverted. I'm close enough to a 100-kilometer orbit to call that a 100-kilometer orbit, right? We're going to Sarnus, as I believe was the vote. Maybe I should have done an actual vote, but, you know, here we go. I'm going to add an alarm. Beautiful. And we're gonna just add a little bit extra on that alarm. Let's just put a 1 there and apply the changes. Alright, no, that's 17 days. Wait. No, 19. What? I changed the 17. Oh, it's because there is no 17 on that. No, wait, no, it should work. 17 is 5. What? How many? Oh wait, how many hours in a Kerbal day? Oh, maybe there is much left. I cannot pause the food. Sorry, man. Sorry. Pause for food. 17 days. Let's just replot this. I wanted to go down, not up. That's the thing. Let's just put a 0 there. There we go. And then we get an alarm just a little bit before when we actually want to go. I'm just going to warp to it. Okay, brilliant. You want to speak to me? Oh, I should have given an epilepsy warning. Sorry. Wait, map. There we go. Yeah, get the food. I think it's like 6 hours for a Kerbal day. I think so, Shrub. I think so. Time warp just suddenly went nuts. I'm a little bit worried that we're just gonna like blast through our time. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, I didn't make any promises. You came to a public showing and put yourself at risk. Sorry about that. I want to stop. Okay, the time. All right, that's fine. We got 6 hours to try and figure out, delete and close, how to get out of here. I think we can sort that out. Let's just make sure that things have not careened into the sun or anything silly like that, because, you know, it's Principia. Things like that can happen. I specifically downloaded a planet configuration that was stable under long orbit, under long time periods. But you never know, right? You never know. So this is our path, like, as the sun sees it. Look, we're going around, but the curbing follows this way, and we go around curbing. Like, anyway, that's interesting. I want to change this. No, we want to keep it heliocentric, right? It's flight plan. Create the flight plan. Add the maneuver. In 6 hours. Maybe 7, and then we'll work back, right? Maybe that's the best way of doing it. It's exactly 7 hours. Okay, here we go. Add some speed. Add some more speed. I'm not seeing anything because we're not. Which way is my... it's hard to tell. Maybe I do need to go back to Kerbin Centered just for a little bit. So we go you and Kerbin Centered, because what I want to see is how I leave. Okay, yeah, look at that. That's not ideal. I need to know where I am relative to the sun. Because of the baby, oh wait. We missed some stuff here. Let me scroll up a bit. Got married in college and had to keep reminding each other that we wanted to be done with school and stable before we bred. Held out for 7 years, right when we both bought a house. That's good timings. That's good times. Decided to leave YouTube because baby. I was saddened, and it was his personality and idea for a character that created you. Oh, I didn't realise it was all the way. Dude, that's cool. It's really cool. Oh, that's like an actual moment there, man. Too deep for these people who have just shown up, but I appreciate that. I want to go to the flight plan, and I want to move around. Oh, God, I need to know which way the sun is. This is one of the problems with... Principia is it doesn't do orbit lines. Sorry, it took me a second to remember what I was complaining about there. Is it doesn't do orbit lines, and that makes it very awkward to know which way's forwards and which way's backwards and stuff like that. But I think this is the move I want to make. This is the angle I want to go. Okay, great. We need to come out of this weird focus here. There we go. Now we're heliocentric. Gotta go more. Quit the stream and continue tomorrow. Unfortunately not. What am I doing tomorrow? A bunch of stuff. There's Sarnus. How long is it going to take us to get out there? A while. Okay, 7,000 delts is too much. I should have known this. Wait, what did it say we wanted? 3,000 something, right? There's 4. There's 3008. I don't know how it quite makes it. 7, 6. There's a home and transfer here somewhere. tell me we've gone past the maximum. Integrator, the integrator, the thing that plots the thing, has reached the maximum number of steps after 445 days. Try increasing max steps per segment, or I've collected... No way! No way I've struck Sarnus. Or avoid colliding with a celestial object. No. I guess we're doing this maneuver then. That sounds good to me. Oh, mate, I don't think he wouldn't care. I think it would matter to him more than you think. You know, like when you make YouTube videos, you expect them all just to fall flat. All right, I know I did. I've expected my entire career to go like the past few months have gone, right? Where it's just like 4 of us chilling out and having a good time. And the ones that actually struck with people were beyond pleasant surprises, right? They were amazing, particularly Collaborative Warfare. That was the name of it. You know, but Beardy just got a hold of a bunch of, you know, nobodies. I suppose Tape had like 10,000 followers. And then it just kind of did something. And knowing the actual like individual stories, like with yourself, Zed, is very, very. I think it's important to all of us. Anyway, all right. I think we're good. Nice of the system to tell you when it thinks you're gonna nosedive. Yeah. Right. Can I press this button? Is it gonna do it? I don't. We're playing with 2 systems here. This is the Kerbal system. This is the Principia system. We've got the Why is the camera doing its thing? Over here we've got the transfer window planner doing its thing as well. There's 3 systems that may or may not be playing together well here. Time warp cancelled. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna stop us here. All maneuvers are in the past. I don't believe you. All right, it's right. It's true. It did not play well. Okay, all right. Let's just push this forward a few minutes. We're gonna go round the circle. Don't mind me. We're gonna go around here, about here. Okay. One of these is the right time to leave. Heliocentric. And we'll just kind of we'll plan. So there's no way that hits Sarnus. Fleet and close. No, yeah, no. Even that is no. I'll bring my history links down because no one cares about where I've been. It's all about where I'm going, right? 4 steps. Well, let's go a couple of 100 steps into the future. Okay, all right, there we go. Now I've got to spin round to the right spot again. Sorry, excuse me while I learn to time warp all over again. Loving the space slalom. This, amazing, right? This is amazing. I just don't know, it's one of those things that is impacting highly in your life, but for him, or you, it doesn't mean much. It does, though. It really does. Yeah. Have I stopped? Are we pointing the way I want to point? Okay, I'm a little in the past, but I think that's fine. Maybe use my engine to help turn. Perhaps I ran out of electric shot. No, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so the awkward thing about Principia and Kerbal Space Program and stuff is that none of them want to talk to each other. Right? So I've just got to now change this line into this pink line into this dotted blue line, and just trust that that's good. When I got that. Yeah, the sine wave. It looks like you're doing the skiing going backwards and forward, or going side to side, right? Okay, well, we are currently burning. What I'm trying to do is change my orbit, which currently looks a lot like Kerbin's orbit, to get up and meet something like Sarnis's orbit. I think it's going to be a long burn. I'm not seeing much changes here. But we also know that this is a high ISP, low burn engine. Let's get rid of some of these windows. There's too many on the go right now. We're just trying to match pictures, so I think we'll be good. Is it slalom in English? Yeah, slalom in English. Your knees would crunch at the first bump. So slalom isn't just like skiing, though the ski sport has taken the word slalom, but slalom, I think now at least, kind of means anything that goes like wiggly like that. You're super good. I wish I was practiced enough to be super good at slalom. I have not had the opportunity. I've been skiing, I don't know, a few times. More than once. Yep. 2-3 times. Well, one of them was like a week's cultural exchange with a French student, right? Well, I went to their place for a week and they came to my place for a week. And they went skiing a lot. So, yeah. You'll only be doing 2 times better than you. Yeah, cool. A lot of people are better than me at a lot of things. Why has the maneuver suddenly just disappeared? What's up with that? What's up with that? So me and my younger brother. He's not that much younger. How old is he now? I don't know. He might be. I don't think he's 30 yet, but he's getting there. We went and played Bed Wars for the first time in I don't know, 15 years or something like that. It was a long time, right? And one person obviously wiped the floor with us, right? And me and him were chatting in the lobby afterwards, and someone came up and was like, "Oh, we just want you to know, we thought it was funny how bad you were." I was like, "Dude, we have not played for however long, probably longer than you've been alive. I think this insult has hit flatter than you think it would have." And then we walked away laughing, because that's what we do. Alright, we need to stage. What's going to happen here? I don't know. Hey, it went alright. Yay, alright. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Even longer burn. You're going to continue writing your book. Would it be okay if we put... Yeah! Glorious leader of Korea. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think if anybody knows me, it's you. Yeah, go for it, man. Okay, how are we doing here? We're close to having a matching orbit. I'm a little bit worried because obviously if we get nice and close, we've deviated from this kind of early. But I think I just want these two to be a little bit closer. All right, man, you have a good time. I should do the cool 5. Yeah, I should do the cool 5, man. That sounds like a great idea. Dual 5, like, we've done the Dual 5 in the past, that's the thing. Yeah, like Wick says, that was a few years ago. I will do a Dual 5 in the future, don't get me wrong. I'm almost certain at some point, once I've done the contract pack that I'm doing for Principia, just because I noticed there wasn't really a contract pack, that took advantage of what Principia offered. It was just like, go here, do that, and I was like, but Lagrange points. So yeah, Do the Sarnus 5. We might end up doing the Sarnus 5. You know what? I'm gonna cut this here. We are going to kill this flight plan. Delete the flight plan. I'm gonna look into the future. Oh no! Oh no! Too fast, you say? By a lot as well. Look at this. Oh look, it's still stepping. It's still figuring it out. Wait, no. Oh wow. Okay. I get one or okay. Which one was Sarnus? I went so over far. Why wouldn't it show me this when I was? I'm tempted to cheat this bit, but let's bring this back down. They look nothing alike. All right, well, no problem. This is it. The thing is, I've never gone further than Juna in a Principia mission, right? So today I'm learning how to do stuff, which I think is fine. Can I set this as a target? It's something that I feel is missing from Principia. Is the whole right click and set as target. It's not just I'm feeling; it is missing. One thing that is missing from we had a Juna encounter there. Look at that. The future and past orbit. No, the next orbit and the one after it. Do they have specific words? The one and the one after. Anyway, wobbled quite a bit there. It's interesting. That's interesting. All right, we're blatantly gonna miss by a fair amount. Oh man. Oh look at that. Well, we're going to need a mid-course correction, that's for sure. The thing that I am noting is that my orbit is flat with the equator, but Sarnus seems to be 2 degrees off, something like that. Not sure exactly. Thankfully, there's got to be a way. There has to be a way. How about if we go... open this up. Where's Sarnus? Let's pin Sarnus to the thing. Oh look, focus is not target. What are you doing? No target. I don't know. I feel like it's trying to target Sarnus. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing stuff happen. So this is where I want to go. I don't need to download the mod that turns off certain asteroids. Let us. I can't believe there's no way to target it to know whether I'm in the right plane or not. Ooh, sorry, excuse my computer while it just had a little breakdown. Okay, so what I've done here is that I'm looking at the solar system, the Kerbal system, sorry, with the sun Sarnus line held constant. Now the whole thing's spinning. That's the hard thing to remember. So look, you can see all the other planets going around their orbits there. And I'm looking pretty close, aren't I? It's not ideal, but it's pretty close. More importantly, it's giving me this descending node, the orbit of Sarnus around the sun. Brilliant. My computer cries. Oh my gosh. Let's come out of this particular way of looking. Let's go back to heliocentric. Ooh-wee. Are we coming out of problems? Like, I can feel the heat. Feel the heat erupting up from underneath my chair here. I got my PC on the floor, if you're wondering. So what that told us is that I'm a little bit... I've got the timings wrong, look. Just a little bit. So I'm going to try and come up to this descending node in the ascending node in 56 days. So we're going to set a 56-day timer. Create an alarm. Days 56. I'll just leave it on manual. Thanks. And I guess we're still at Kerbin, right? Yeah. Here we go. Say goodbye. It's about to disappear. Boom. My opinion on Minmus ice cream is a minty delight. From the internet, targeting, right-click on silent. Yeah, and unfortunately, it is a Principia problem. Alternatively, use the frame of reference selector. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. It's going to be the frame of reference selector. We are just disappearing into the future to try and get on the marker for Sarnus here. Should take us to that ascending node. 177 degrees. There's no way I'm going the wrong way. No, because Kerbin's going the same way. Surely Sarnus isn't going the other way. Sarnus? Well, you can write your book anytime I want, but you're streaming only on these times. Ah, mate, that's nice. Hey, Wise! You have arrived. It's been a while, you know. You've been studying. Everything is well. How's your studies been going, my friend? How have your studies been going? We're trying to... Oof. Oh, do you guys seeing the frame rate? Probably. I can't actually see what you guys see right now. I stopped my my preview because it kept on dropping behind. 14 days into the future. Let's go back over here where we don't get quite so much frame lag from trying to figure out. There's no epilepsy there. There's no epilepsy. Just, I mean, I like the way. Ooh, I was about to say this kaleidoscopes because, like, what is that when it's? It is strobing, but that's not quite right either. Pantograph is the thing for transferring pictures. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's zoetrope. It's zoetroping. That's like an ancient Victorian form of animation. Extend antenna, where they spun things around so you saw images overlaid each other. Galloping horse is the favourite, I believe. Oh man, even with all of these antennae, we're nearly out of range. Okay, so I need to burn. Let's go back to the heliocentric because that's where I'm used to thinking. Okay, so I was late, so I need to burn radial out. I know I'm late because if we go back to this frame, you can see that I'm ahead of Sarnus, which means... No, maybe I'm early. The problem is here, the whole thing is rotating, right? Let's see what happens if I burn in this direction. It's the quickest way of doing things. Victoria era and ancient. If you don't want to... If you don't think, I do. I don't know, where is Mr. Roblox Guy, your personal line for ancient? I know for most people it's around about. In fact, no, I want to hear your answer first. I want to hear what you think is ancient. So far, your progress to follow complete 3 chapters of math, 5 of physics, and 5 of chemistry, and 6 about. Dude, you're not good with math, so you're taking your time doing revisions. Maths is legitimately a new language, right? Like that's the thing to remember. Is you can write out. Oh, that's not doing nothing, mate. You can write out everything you're talking about in maths without having to... Without having to resort to maths. Who was it? Joule? I think it was Joule. Great physicist, terrible at maths. Everything he wrote out, he had to get Faraday to convert into the maths for him. I think that was right. Dude just didn't know what he was doing with maths, but discovered the entire concept of energy. So I mean, it's it's not necessary, but in today's world, it probably is necessary. The kids are pretty sure he closed your entire childhood. Nice. Ancient is around 1 AD. All right, Robux guy. Yeah. I was going to say most people go with the Romans. That's their line for ancient. I would like to push it back a couple of thousand years, personally. I feel like we want to get into the whole Egyptian time to really start calling things ancient. Any of these actually move? Oh, it's so hard to know whether this is going the right way or not. Is that covering that line up more or less? Is it even doing anything? Oh, let's turn this around like this. The problem is we've encountered a serious issue with the nav ball in some frames of reference where it appears to be upside down. Now, this might just be my bad idea of spinning frames of reference. Spinning frames of reference are not the easiest. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of wibbly lines wibbling about. Let's just kind of put this here. God, this is real time. Let's update it. For me, ancient is any moment in history where you wouldn't want to live. That's cool. So very old buildings, yeah, I guess. Oh, seriously, what is going on? Let's go back to heliocentric. Whoa. No, that is right. Still cannot tell. Just cannot tell. Are those two coming closer together? Let's look down at the sinus orbit instead and see whether this is like these two are closing up or not. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. All right. We're getting there. Okay. That was very difficult to see. I would like to say. I would like some professional instrumentation when we're doing this next time. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the worst I've ever done. Let's go back to here now. So now we can see that we are just... Travel on up. We don't cross round. It's because we cross over down here. That's the thing. New York's 1942 is okay-ish. Berlin 1942 is ancient. I mean, yeah. Max, mate, yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, going well. How are things going with you right now? Ancient is subject. We're currently having a discussion of where ancient lies for you. We've discovered the consensus of society. But actually, what is it to you? You have a debate. Please do bring the debate. I'm all about it. We're also playing Kerbal with the N-body physics mod Principia, just because, Kerbal wasn't hard enough. Anyway, I want to raid you out, please, in this frame of view. I don't know if it's going to be enough. And because I'm a real glutton for punishment, we're also doing the Outer Planets mod, which the precision required here is pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. How much milk is okay to drink in a day? As much as you like. You are an individual with free will. If you want to go and suckle upon the dairy teat, you go for it. I can't imagine how much milk I actually drink in my tea every day. Yeah. Let's do this. 1 litre max. Yeah, I mean, Am I just drinking it casually, or is it going in my tea? Which I would like to stress is not a casual drink. These are questions I have. Okay, is this getting closer or further away to Sarnis in this frame? So this frame, you can imagine the camera looking down on top of the solar system, right? And then it also rotates with Sarnis. It like pirouettes on point. Is that going up or down? That is going down. All right, we are headed in the right direction. I don't know whether it's efficiently or not. Who drinks casually in the big 2026? I don't know, man. I don't know. Going to PGC this year would be when written sources disappear and you have to start doing archaeology. That is an amazing answer, mate. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that is spot on. Yeah, if someone wrote about it, it's not ancient. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. I can definitely get behind that particular definition. Lucy, a pint of a glass of Nesquik. All about the Nesquik. Oh, for the milk. Oh man. Oh yeah. If we're drinking milk in like milkshakes. Oh man, I could drink easy 4 liters. Easy, like painfully easy. Speaking of painfully easy, do you think we should just actually be pointing forwards? Like we want to go up more here, right? Is that actually what we should be doing? Oh, the lag! Quick, back in. That's because my friend Mr. Max Marston is a very educated fellow. He definitely knows what he's talking about the majority of the time. I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. Some interesting talk going on though, and I keep. I don't want to miss out. 2026 is finally great. We want for number of releases for World Wars, the season release as a live service. Yeah. What World War X, the live service? Yeah, no, I'm all about that, mate. I think that's what we got going on here. Alright, let's change this back to heliocentric. Oh my god, that was kind of my poor PC. Can people drop some F's in the chat for my thermal paste doing its work there? Who was the person who contributed the most to the resistance? Well, I mean, here's some issues, right? Because where are we drawing the line as the resistance? Galileo is a big answer. I can definitely agree with Galileo. Is Tycho Brahe? Brahe Tycho? I can't remember his name now. Too far back, you know, did good stuff. Who did I learn about the other day? Wait. Al Babidi? Something like that. He was like the guy who almost everybody... where's my history on my phone? History. He's the guy who did a whole bunch of work that people like Copernicus and Brahe and such based their stuff. I've been on so much Reddit. Oh my gosh. So much Reddit. Oh, maybe I'm not gonna find it because how do I exclude Reddit from HG search? Occasionally dispersed with chats with Gemini about what's the best way to set up an Aldrin cycler. Proton chain. We're getting closer. Albertani? Yeah, that's his name. Let me find you guys a Wikipedia page here. Albert, double T. Got got yourself a casual, I don't know, hour or so to read through a Wikipedia page. Let me point out this one. Like, this guy had... I knew nothing about. I was sitting around my friend's house and he was playing Starfield, right? And I was like, what are the names of these stars? Are they based on real stars or are they just like stars? And it turns out there was just stuff they made out past a certain distance, right? But one of the names was this guy. And he did a whole bunch of stuff. He was working out some real serious maths and stuff, but he also made I don't think it's going to show the pictures here because it's something that I knew about elsewise. He also built this place, I'm going to just say in the Arab world, I'm afraid I don't know, where I think it was Iraq actually. Raqqa, that's the name, in Syria. Anyway, he built these giant, like, meter-cross, basically protractors, where you'd sit in the middle and read the degrees off of the sky and stuff like that, and it was, like, some of the most accurate, because he made them so big, you could read off tiny degrees on the protractors, right? And he had some of the best... workings out for like where everything was in the planet. It was his work that almost directly led to Copernicus going for heliocentrism. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Let's go with that. What's your favorite crayon flavor? I am a big rose reds, obviously. Why would it not be? Greens also good. They look like they could be. Nice little vegetables. You got to eat your greens, right? You've heard this. Strawberry fan number 1 here. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Tea break, guys. You want a tea break? I think it's a tea break. My tea had gone cold. Let me just open my flask and pour myself a warm tea. There we go. All about that. Okay. All right. That doesn't... I agree with Rose Red, but we hate green. Mint flavor sucks. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but someone here heard about the war was recording solar, and she had a daily record that basically pushed solar monitoring so far ahead. Because that... Heard about the war was recording solar what? Sorry, friend. She had a daily recording that basically pushed solar monitoring so far ahead because no one else had it. I'm not... Yeah, okay. Can I get some kind of crayon? Spend a while as a crayon to get your kids not to eat crayons, so I have to mention... No. I mean, which one is your... Surely, ask your kids. They'll know. Which one's your favourite crayon? Don't worry about it. You can't type. All right, fair man. They had some controversy in for having alcohol and tasting like beer. I mean, yeah, right. I'm down. I mean, the thing is, I don't like beer. I know it's basically... Oh, wait. We need to go to better time warp here. Wait, I know this. We got hyper warp, right? 10. Is it gonna work for me? Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't really think about what mess this would do to the end body calculations. The frame rate, guys. Just trying to slow back down from that was painful. If we go over here, I must know that we're still getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't panic so much. Legitimately, like, I know what calculations have to go in to do this, right? Like, and it's not as bad as you think. We're not using, I mean, we are using differential equations, but it's not like super high order, and we're not busting out the tensors or whatever. But yeah, it's hard stuff. I wouldn't want to work out a frame of this stuff. If you gave me a PC, if I was sat with my laptop, which was a nice laptop, right? If I was sat with my laptop and an open screen of Python, and you were like, could you just work out the gravitational potential of like this entire scene? I could do it. Don't get me wrong, I can. And then, like, I mean, I've actually probably got that on my machine somewhere. But It went from talking about space and now it's changed to beer-flavoured crayons. Do you like beer-flavoured crayons, Shrub? Probably not. You need a Galilei edit with Bohemian Rhapsody as a background song. Yeah, nice. It's not the only thing my PC is doing. It's also building video, which is also incredibly intense, right? My poor PC. Yeah, I didn't think you'd like the idea of that. Okay, how fast do you reckon I move? Oh, at Aphelion, I'm moving at 1.2 kilometers per second, as opposed to Sarnis, which is moving close to 3 kilometers a second. There's not as big a difference as I thought it was going to be. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I will admit, I did think we'd get there. I should have known, but I wonder how long because we're going to have to switch to this one for the deorbit burn, right? We go here. Oh, I'm so far away. Oh, this is the very slow part of the orbit. Oh, it's so far away. I'm going to go back to this because it's like easier on my PC to deal with it. I would like at some point to dig into the code of Principia, right? To see, because obviously it's dealing with the Kerbal base engine whenever it can, and then it's not until you swap to these other frames of references that the PC fans kick on super hot, right? And you're like, something's happening. Understanding ACE and some coding for the NES is enough for me to understand that any complex machine code is beyond you. Yeah, no, fair. That's why I like Python, because it's all so easy. I looked it up, didn't realise you got scented crayons. Ooh, we have scented felt markers. Grape is the best. That's nice. Oh, that's very nice. What moon should we land on? I don't think majority of people here know any of the moons of Sarnis. I know I don't. I literally do not have a clue. Oh, look, you can see the little kink in my orbit there where we run into Sarnis. That's cool. It's still a long wait, though. Still a long way. I should land on a moon. Great idea. Love it. We'll see what's available to us. I'm hoping for a bunch of flybys, to be honest, and then we'll throw ourselves out. I don't know why we got did on. I don't know about land on. We had paint there. I had deodorant back in my day. Don't. I'm sure Twitchi can help you. Can a picture? Twitchi, how good are you with quadratics? Oh yeah, no, easy. Do I want to say easy there? Yeah, I'm going to say easy there because I've done some ridiculous maths, so I'm going to say quadratics are easy. But yeah, no, that's would have been in a moon. Yeah. Wow, you worked for years as a maths tutor, FSPWV. I might need to lean on you for how to explain a few things then. Okay, so I'm going to switch frame at this point. So for the past however long, we've either been looking at the sun or looking at the line between the sun and Sarnis. I'm now just going to switch to Sarnis Center. This is what Kerbal would show you if you were just looking at this beautiful, beautiful planet here. And the maths gets a lot easier. I get the very basics, the AC method, perfect squares, but still. Okay, yeah. So like the different methods for finding the root. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, it almost always comes down just to using the quadratic formula. But the other ways are good. Factoring is a very, very useful skill. And yeah, the perfect square. What's the AC method eludes me right now. I no doubt have done it because trust me, I did a lot of quadratic stuff. But what planet is best in the Sarnis system? We've got Ovok, or is that Ouvok? We've got. Oh man, I can't read that one. Tecto. Let's zoom in more. Look at Slate is tiny. We've got a bunch of asteroids that may or may not have a moon. There's a moon. There's Elu! Hey, let's go to Elu. Land on Ovok, the egg. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And there's Hail. Where's Bop? Can't have a Hale without a Bop, surely. Hale Bop is Hale Bop the one that slammed into Jupiter in the 90s? Is that, or is it the one that... No, Halley's Comet is the one that returns regularly. And Z is technically correct, the best type of correct. None of these are planets, they're moons. But that's fine. To be fair, I've not paid up my AAA. No, my IAAA, International Astronomers Astrophysics. Yeah, whichever one it is. I've not paid up my dues, so I can say whatever I want about planets. AC method is essentially the value of A multiplied by C, and then using the value of that. Okay, we can find the factors that can multiply A. Oh, I've not done that one. Okay, cool. Twitchi, you need to land on. Okay, we'll go to Ovoid. That's cool. If we can slow down, we do be slowing. Where is it? There it is. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Why have we been in the map view? Oh, I know why. It's easier to view that way. But look at that. Beautiful. Why have they got so much oxidizer on? Oh no! Who put all this in the tank? I did. I put it there. Dang it. There needs to be a way to dump that. There's not. There needs to be. I'm carrying like, I don't know, 176 million tons or something. I don't know what that number is. I don't really know what the numbers mean. The numbers, what do they mean? Ooh. Is that the sun? Okay, so this is the sun doing the same orbit the Sanus would. There's all the other things orbiting around the sun. Okay, that's great. Because we're looking straight down on top of Sanus, right? All the other orbits are weird, right? I like the wheeling lines around. I now understand all these posts that happened on the Kerbal Reddit a little while ago. People being like, wow, look at my crazy orbit. It was just this. The whole time it was just this. Oh, so this is me going out and past the sun and then back. And now we're just gonna shrink this loop, right, when it happens. Is that... I'm not sure quite... I'm sorry, I'm observing this because it's pretty nice. Oh, Shoemaker Levy 9 hit Jupiter and Halebot will be back in 2000. Alright, there we go. I guess we carry on. Coming back next year is, I mean, it's good for some, it's not good for me. Let's see what this does heliocentric. I want to know what it's doing. Yeah, it's literally just coming down and back. So, stop. I'm turning. It's not the right, right frame. In fact, I should just be speeding up here. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because all I need to do is push my periapsis up to be in line with Sanus, right? And indeed, Sanus centered. Thank you very much. We're just going to carry on making this burn. Big burns in the Outer Planet mod. I'll do that. Twitch is trying to figure out time zones. What time do you think it is when you start streaming? I think it is 6 o'clock when I start streaming. Am I planning on streaming when it comes back? Yeah, we'll do the welcome back Shoemaker Levy, Hellbot stream in 2,000 years, right? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Great idea. I think it's 6. Right now, 1743 sounds about right. Yeah, 1744 for me, but yeah, that's close enough. I'm a funny man. That's what you thought. Great. Yeah, I'm in time zone +1, but only because it's summer. When yon globe of burniness disappears back under the horizon again, we'll be back on GMT +0. Look how much fuel it's taken. We're not even there. I'm still slowing down, right? Yeah, look, we're being kicked around it at the moment. Hello, welcome back. Oh, sad face. Oh. Well, unfortunately, I'm in the middle of the stream. We are going to the egg. It's gonna be difficult to get there. It's gonna take us a moment. I didn't realize quite how, but obviously we do need to bring our speed down to close to the same. Still not captured. I should start timing these out of planet burns. We need to know how long. Back to heliocentric. What's it doing? Haha, it's going to Joule and back. All right, fair enough. No, stop. I wish I remembered to put the stability assist on rather than thing. Going around the Earth, but the moment I saw Jupiter with its moons, aha. There's one thing I actually fascinated for you. Is it intellectually? Yeah. I understood that we're circling around the sun, but you could understand why people would think that everything was going around the Earth. But yeah, all right, yeah, no, I've got you, mate. Like you could understand why people think everything is wheeling around the Earth, right? You look out and you're like, wow, yeah, everything goes around us every day or so, right? But then when you see the moons around Jupiter, to a little bit the extent the rings around Saturn, right? And you can just see this stuff happening. And the thing with the moons around Jupiter is you could go out today and it will be different from the other day you looked, right? And you're like, and if you had the time that Galileo had, you could watch it over a series of a few hours. And start plotting out these orbits, right, and being like, it appears one side and then the other, back, forth. Quick save, thank you. Let's zoom in. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. It's much better. And with no streetlights killing the skies. Yeah. I mean, we have been burning stuff at nighttime for a long time now, right? Particularly well-to-do Renaissance cities will have a lot of oil lamps and stuff like that. Are we actually capturing now? Is it actually going to happen? I love these future. Ooh, it's all wrapping in on ourselves. Look at this. Oh yeah, look at our future. It comes in and in and in and in. We could be leaving, but no, we come in. And stable. Look at that. Beautiful. Love that. And as it's got more complicated going on here, the predictions outside have shrunk, look, because it's all based on what our ship is doing. And because the ships have come into quite a complicated gravitational environment with all of this swinging around down below, right? It's had to go less distance into the future because it's the same number of steps. It's the same number of steps into the future here, 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 steps. It's just there's more stuff going on, and so, some of the maths that computers can do is crazy specific like that, where it can figure out how noisy its data is and make changes to how far into the future it jumps out. I was learning about integrators a little while ago, for fun, not as part of my course, just because I do want to know how to simulate the entirety of a solar system on my PC or the inside of the sun Or perhaps do you know about the baryonic cycle? It's like a water cycle, but in the galaxy, and it cycles like stuff falls in from the outside universe. It's cold hydrogen. Well, it's quite hot hydrogen, but it's cold hydrogen falling in towards the middle, where it gets warmed up by the black hole and it gets spat out by the jets back out to the intergalactic space, the circumgalactic halo, as it's called, where it then like cools down and falls back down onto the supermassive black hole. That's cool. Imagine if you had a genie and you asked him to make a computer that can make those kind of predictions, and it goes literal that it doesn't do the calculations for us, just predicts where you will end up. I mean, there is a strong line of thought, we've got too far, that the only machine that can predict the future with accuracy is the universe itself, because everything else is just like a approximation, right? Okay, where I've got a circular eyes, faux show, not just circular eyes. I've got to get coplanar. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. I've got to get my orbit in roughly the same direction as over. Oh, it's going the other way. That's going to be a little awkward. Though we're nearly equatorial. Do I just go for it? Do I tip my whole orbit over? I bet I could do it. I mean, you've already asked me a question. Cool. I had a feeling it was for a brief moment connected with all the people before you who... Every person who first looks through a telescope and sees either Saturn or Jupiter, right? We've all had the same thoughts and feelings, right? We're like, wow. And then you show it to other people and nobody cares. It's an internal feeling, right? Until they do it, until they also go and look through that eyepiece and go, you're like, wow, this isn't a picture. This isn't like something that's been like recorded and played back to me on the internet or whatever. This isn't a camera that went out there. This is via the magic of mirrors. The light bouncing from Saturn to my eyes, or from Jupiter to my eyes. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool, right? I think it's very cool. There's no kind of cool. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm probably going to end up cheating to make sure we can get to the right place at the right time. Oh, look how close we are, though. Let's also reduce the number of predicted orbits here. No need for that. Thank you. I do need to know which way slow down is, because at some point we are going to need to slow down as well as go back. Somewhere about here. Gotta try and flip over, but not going fast enough to kick ourselves out of the system. Like, look what's going on here. So I am making this sort of weird burn in between the two. I could do one then the other, but thanks to the magic of Pythagoras, going the diagonal route in the vector space is much better. I'm surrounded by people who don't ask questions. Yeah, no, I feel that as well, mate. I feel that as well. But I think this is why the internet has done a good job of connecting space nerds and such forth, right? With my Delta V, yeah. You know what? Let's do some cheating just to make, because I didn't realise it was the wrong way around. Let's just hit infinite propellant for a second. Let's just flip that orbit up and over. FSBWV bringing up a very salient point. A moment's thought for everyone who likes to think in America. Okay, let's try that. Swing it round. A mate of mine in the 90s used his cigarette cards to get a telescope, and that's when he saw... Oh, like the gratis points, mate. Oh, man, I forgot all about that. was like a weird loyalty program that some of the cigarette companies were doing. You like saved up little cards from the packets and got to spend it on I don't know. I don't want to say prizes. I don't know, health ransom is what I want to go with, but don't remember the first time you looked at the sky through a telescope. Do I remember the first time? No, I do have some ones that were particularly impactful though. Like my stepdad had taken me, this is relatively recently actually, taken me to a convention up north, maybe as far as Liverpool, maybe? And they had some solar telescopes set up outside with, you know, the hydrogen alpha filter on and stuff like that, so it was safe to look at the sun through the telescope. Don't look through the sun through a telescope. But if you're at a convention full of people who know how telescopes work and they're like, no, you can look at the sun here, go have a look at it. It'll be great. And that really, because like even at the huge distances, like looking through a telescope, you always have to prepare people for how small things are going to be, right? You're like, they're all the way over there. It's not Voyager. You're not going to see giant Jupiter with bands or whatever, right? Nearly there. Co-worker and your boss can give you points as a thank you or a good job, and you saved her up to get a decentish telescope. The mount is garbage. Yeah. The mounts are always problems. We're trying to figure out how to find and buy a better one, but you haven't been able to find much help on that. Yeah. I've also terrified of buying a mount that's gonna bust up, right? Or even a mount like my last one that you put the telescope on and you could like push it with a finger and the whole thing would wobble on top. Okay, so I think I've managed to get us round to roughly the right angle. Let's we're just gonna cheat from now on. Don't mind me. We're gonna go. Oh, what is this? OVO. So we gotta open this up. Sanus. Whoa, wait, which way's north? Why did it just flip us over like that? Man, nothing that I'm doing here is going to send me to the right spot, right? Let's try a I want to burn that way, and I don't know which way that way is. One thing you want from your next telescope is to have the automated tracking. Yes. So at least you can match the rotation of the planet. Yeah, no, I hear that. Not the cheapest in the world, but definitely good. Yellow slinky down the middle is crazy. This thing. We do have slinkies, yes. In fact, I've got one right here. It's not a metal, it's the plastic ones, but you know those. I've got several actually. Here's an actual metal one. This is a small one though. This is proof. I'm just gonna burn there and see what happens. I want to burn towards Ovok. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Wait. It flips us back over again. What is this? If we just go for the Ovok centered and then I slow down, eventually we should just end up like falling into it, right? Yeah, this will work. Yeah, this will definitely work. Oh, look at the spirograph go! Whoa, look at that! Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Oh, and it disappears. We got more gravitationally intense. Oh, I love these lines, like going out and in, and oh, this is great. This is something I should just figure out how to do and record, right? Put it to a bunch of music or something. I think that'd be good. It'd be hilarious if a newcomer turned in at the right moment, expecting all mechanics and stuff, and just hear like, here's what my two sinky sound like. I've got more. Okay, this is interesting. Look at that. We've got some nice going on. I do still have infinite fuel on. We're gonna do that to visit a bunch of places, and then because I'm making some very unrecommended burns, shall we say. Right now I'm essentially just burning straight towards it, am I? Something like that. Where are you? Where are you? Is that you over there? Is that it? Is that where we're headed? I don't know. Maybe. It might be Tecto? Yeah, actually it probably is. Looking around. Is it going to be here somewhere? Because my back engine looks along there. That's definitely it's up and to the right. Up and to the right. I don't see it. Maybe we see it. No, we're about to be slow enough that we could just fall towards it anyway. I don't know what orbital mechanics are going to do this. They're cheating. Yeah, occasionally. I mean, we are literally in a sandbox. We are literally in the sandbox. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's go. Everything else races away from me, but this one. Where are you, little planet? Planetoid, minor body. I don't know what we want to call it. Ah, is that it? Nah, surely not. It could be. It could be. This is the main problem, is I have no idea what they look like. Looking along there. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. I'm just going to go to my periapsis, and then we're just going to stop. Is it you? It's got to be it. It's got to be that one. It's white and oblate spheroid. I mean, almost everything is an oblate spheroid. But yeah, I get your meaning. We're stopping. Fuel economy at the moment. No joke. I know you pay more petrol than we do, but relatively as recently as a few months ago, our prices are ridiculous. Yeah, they've like doubled or something. People are harping back to the COVID prices. Oh man, how slow do I have to go? Oh, alright, maybe that's too slow. How do I go even slower? Ovo-centered, obo-focused. Should be able to bring us down into a nice orbit here, right? Yeah, I catch buses and trains and stuff as well, mate. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's swing to that periapsis instead. Man, where's the right frame that I want? Like, surely that is the one. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's nice looking. It's nice looking. 19 hours to reach periapsis. Okay. Let's just blast through that, shall we? UK, Europe has excellent public transport. We depends where you are, but in general, if you are in a place of more than, I don't know, 100,000 people or so, yeah, transport's great. If you're in a village, in a town of about 50, 60, 70,000 people, There's a little bit to be desired, but it's walkable at that point. Can you stop writing full paragraphs and drowning your messages? No, these guys like to speak. And to be fair, we all like to speak to each other too. To be fair. What is going on with this gravitational instance right now? It's because I'm not looking at the right place. Let's go Sana-centered. Oh, look how close I am to getting there, though. Bigger orbit, slower orbit, right? Not that one. That's too painful. Get the wrong orbital reference, and you are done for. Renovate a roof of the house so you might slap an observatory on it. Great idea. Love that. Okay, turns out trying to like force a meeting with Ovo in this frame is a little difficult. Surely, though. Yeah, zeroed out in the frame. Still the wrong way, you say? I don't know. Let's try this one. Because I was in the rotating frame, so Coriolis effects are coming in to get me. Radio in. Yeah, I'd love to have an observatory. That would be great. One of the worst things about being an astronomer, astrophysicist, whatever, is the fact that like if you want to do it personally and manually, you gotta go out. When it's quite cold. How about if I put my nose down here? I thought I said Ovo, but you know, Ovox, sorry, not Ovo, but you know, I've got a weird accent, so who knows? Huh, I really thought it was gonna be. Have we lost it? I think I've lost it again. Where have you gone? Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I just point my engine at it? Not point my engine. Point my face at it. Let's stop by just like start by stopping. Yes. And then we point towards it. Because we're going so slow out here that we should be able to do that before the ridiculous forces take me away. Outside of town, so light pollution in town. Yeah, I used to go using my telescope in the middle of a city. It was okay. If you just want to look at Jupiter or whatever, it's great. Jupiter, the Orion Nebula. What else is like quite strong? Crab Nebula, maybe? The Crab Nebula is a star that exploded. It's the one that people always are like, oh, the Chinese astronomers witnessed a supernova in 10 something something. I want to say 66, but that's like the invasions of the Normans, so probably not that. Okay, that's better. Now we're going the way I want to go. There we go. Bound orbits. Love a bound orbit. Through half a chapter, we'll do the original later, but I plan to revise. It's about light and optics. Light and optics is pretty cool. You just got to draw straight lines everywhere and remember Schnell's law. currently going through the half chapter. Located out of town. Yeah, so the refractive index is the numbers you put into Snell's law. Is it possible to see Jupiter's lines with a telescope? If you've been out for a very long time and your eyes are very used to the low light and your telescope is perfectly focused, yes, you can. But that's quite a setup to try and get it though. Oh, bye bye, Sarnus. Okay, maybe now I can do the maneuver I've been trying to do. You're gonna buy a I wish I could just buy a $500 telescope like that. That'd be nice, right? Well, to be fair, I've got a fairly expensive telescope. It's the mount that's too cheap. Is this the first one? Are we ready to look up? Oh, it's there! It's big! Look at it. Oh, it doesn't quite work with the way that Kerbal wants to do spheres, look. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Wait, I want that one. Okay, I've got a feeling. Got a feeling I should have saved ages ago. Oh, why can't I turn on? My engines. We're going back to orbit, guys. Are there any things to see here? Here's a question that I've got. Oh, look at that. Nice. Radial in. Yeah, internal reflections are great. It's how half the world goes around. That was close. Hey, Ninja, the first degree. Ninja in the first degree. Welcome. We did all right. I thought we were dead. Let's see if we can make this a slightly more reasonable orbit. Maybe we should try and orbit that way. Surely we can set up an orbit that follows similar contour to what we're looking at here. Where's my radial out now? Radial out pushes that way? No, radial in. No, what do I want here? I think I do want radial out. Panic button in the KSP can get the heart rate for sure. You know. You know. It was down. Dang. We go past the fast or slow the fast? Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, somewhere about there is where I want to be. Okay. Shall we? I reckon about here. Burst forwards. Be some up and down in, but there we go. I feel like one for certain. You have a feeling they won't be able to see Saturn's rings with your telescope. Oh no, you will. Saturn's rings are huge. If you can see the moons of Jupiter, and Saturn is in the sky, you can see the rings. Trust me on that one. Trust me on that one. Okay, I think we're going to transfer someone else. We see the egg. I don't know if there's anything to do on the egg. Any reason to be at the egg? There was a little smudge on my screen. I was like, wait, what is that? Let's get rid of that. Let's flatten. And escape. Alright, you want me to land? Alright. We land. Wait for the engine to come around. No, you are correct. We should land. And hopefully, nice and simples. Let's get a above sea level reading here. Not above sea level, above the ground reading here. Okay, this should be fine, simple, easy. It's a bit hard to see how far away we are from the ground, but 3 kilometers up. You need to plan your trip back home in September to be able to see Saturday. Yeah, to see Saturn. Yeah. Though again, Saturn is bright. It's why Saturn had. You know, Saturn was one of the gods for the Greeks and the Romans, right? Because they were very easily visible. Let's try this. Push myself into a more straight up and down attitude. Okay, where are we at? Probably quick save. That's where I'm at. Currently only visible during the day. Oh man, let's double speed. Triple speed. Quadruple speed. Am I scared? Yes. Am I bored? A little bit. We'll get there though. We'll get there. The problem is we are moving at mere meters per second in a gravity well that's not particularly good for grabbing hold of our craft and bringing it down. I last hit F5 on the way down. That's cool. Saturn is the agriculture and harvest god. Yeah. Also, time. Right. I think it might be. International Dark Preservation Week. Oh, is it? I did not know that. I should know that. Yeah, unfortunately, being British, worse than that, being Southern English, I live in one of the more densely built up areas. Nowhere near as bad as people in the Netherlands have got it. Don't get me wrong, but I live in a slightly more urban area, urban country, and so my skies are just. We've got Dartmoor, and I think maybe the Lake District is. Oh look, there's the shadow. The Lake District might be dark sky as well. Anybody else know where dark skies are at in our way? I know Butte Park doesn't really count in Cardiff, but it's dark enough, I tell you. Look at that shadow just not getting any bigger right there. Oh, well, come on. Can you imagine what it's like, what it's going to be like for the Artemis moon landing crew when they're just like waiting for those last couple of moments? Oh, I went up. No! I didn't put any RCS on there either, did I? Down. Yeah, we could translate with the top knot, but we can't push myself backwards, if you will. Amsterdam is just annoying. For staring at the sky, yeah, I could understand. It's kind of one of the cultural centres of yon area, but no landing gear, just some engines to land on. That'll be fine. Oh, we're still going at 4 times speed. That's why my engine thrust was so outrageous. We'll bring it down a little more gently this time. I still seem to be sideways drifting. Does anybody else notice that? Which is a bit silly because my My whole idea of looking retrograde was to slow myself down as much as possible, right? Like in the left and right directions, forwards and backwards. It's the up and down that I really care about. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. The albatross has landed and is looking pretty bad right there. How do we get surface? Surface was a thing that I found by clicking through stuff once upon a time. But I think the fact that everyone knows high performance engines love to eat dirt. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. Well, we float. We do be floating. Took me 10 minutes to look it up, but your last physics with lenses class was 95. If it helps, my last optics class was did I do optics in the last year? No, so it was about 2 years ago now. 2 years ago. Okay. We have landed nice. Shall we get out of it? I think we should get out of it. Whoa, 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 whoa! What'd you do that flip for? I have no idea. Maybe a differential thrust on the floor? Maybe? Maybe. Bit weird. Oh! 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 Are these not in symmetry? What? How did I not tip over when we were trying to land then? I have no idea. Some people watching this have kids and family. Yeah, loads of people have to watch this have kids and family. Some people who watch this are the kids and family. Got a nice wide representation here, which is how I like it. I am a big fan. I'm a big fan. I like to move air, you know. I'm a big fan of multi-viewpoints coming here. There's a few viewpoints that I find a little less respectable than others, but is this the way I want to go? Which way do I want to leave? Everybody else is going that way, so I'm going that way. Like this? Yeah, like this. Okay. Where are we planning to go? Tecto, let's try you. Yeah, easy. I mean, we're kind of spiraling in. Let's see what happens if I let it go for a little bit. I'm sure one of these passes we can figure out how to get there. Let's bring that number down a bit. Huh, not great actually. Let's go to sun-centered. Let's get away from this planet and then we'll figure out what to do. It's kind of hard when the planet's right there the whole time, right? Okay, let's try it this way instead. Retrograde. You lost your voice to text, not typing correctly. Oh, dude, yeah. Everyone's situation different. No shade on how other people get their families, but wait until they're stably employed and situated work really well. Yeah. It's kind of the best way, right? Where's Sarnus? There's Sarnus. I'm about to blast my way through this egg. Maybe. See if we can't slow down. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Let's just try and touch that orbit. Hopefully we're just not going to slam into the moon we're already around. That's my big fear. Okay, let's go there. Brilliant. Beautiful. Say goodbye, Ovo. Oh, it got close. Goodbye, Ovo. Ovok. It's got a K in there. And then I guess we just watch as we go around the planet. Oh, you know what? I'm going ring diving. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You could have done this with Stellarium last night. No clouds then. You can see nothing at the moment. Stellarium is... I don't... In fact, I should go and donate some money. Because I have been using it for free for forever now. Since it first came out, since I first heard about it. Yeah. Having a solar sail with this would be funny. I kind of wish that there was a solar sail mod out. I know there was, but I don't know if it still exists anymore. But the thing, like, solar sails, much like very distant planets, sounds great until you have to make 5, 10, 15 minute burns. But suddenly, it doesn't feel so great. Oh, what are we passing? Oh, this is going past Slate. I should have taken that. Don't mind, alright. They do accelerate incredibly slowly. Slow enough that... So did you know that solar sails have been tested around Earth? This should be the first thing that I say. There have been 2 solar sail tests. One by a Japanese company, late 90s, early 2000s, and one about 5 years ago by the Planetary Society in America. Unfortunately, both times they were in low Earth orbit. And bearing in mind, they were way above where the International Space Station is, right? They're just in what is classified as low Earth orbit. Below geostationary or something like that. And they were getting thrust from the solar sails, but the drag from the atmosphere was more than the push they were getting from the sails. So the solar sails would be great if you can get away from Earth or anything with an atmosphere, right? And so eventually it ended up slamming into the atmosphere. Of course it did. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to try and get some inclination so we can go like up and through the... Something like that. We're diving through the rings at that point? We best be diving through the rings at that point. Oh, up and under. Alright, I'll take that. You thought the atmosphere just stopped at 100k. Yeah, right. But that's the thing, like, essentially, the atmosphere stops at 10 kilometers, right? We cannot, so you get to the top of Everest at 8 kilometers up, right? And we need extra atmosphere and stuff in bottles taken up for us. You know, you don't have to go too much further up when if you jump out of a plane, you're going to have serious issues with bruising and stuff like that, right? But then the atmosphere just keeps going. You know, even though the majority... Oh, look at that. That's nice. Even though the majority of it is down here with us, there's so much up there more. They used a solar sail on for all mankind going to Mars. I mean, that should work. I saw a shepherd moon. Did anybody else see that shepherd moon go ripping past there? I'm not in map view. Map view. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Thank you. What do you got? There it is. Look, hail. Okay, cool. Very cool. Oh, yeah, incredibly cool. I like that. Well, there we go. That was a brief excursion to the outer planets. It's just been sat there for so long, and I need to do my first video for the Lagrange before I move on to more. So I think with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next week. We'll have another good time coming around here. I hope everybody who found me today takes a moment to subscribe, because you will never find me again if not. It turns out, who knew? But yeah, I will see you then. Oh, when we're going to do that. Bye.